Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, and welcome to this week's episode of Maconomics. I'm your host, Ross Mack, and I'm here to try to help you get to the bag. We got a new caller calling. Oh, he looks like he's calling from Bettendorf, Iowa. Chris, talk to me. How you doing?
Man, Ross, so happy I got through, man. I've been listening to you for the longest. I've been following your newsletter, man. I already started budgeting and saved up like $1,000, ready to buy my first stock. But then I get to looking at my debt and I just get unmotivated, man. And I just want to know, what are a few key things I can do to help get my debt down?
Well, for starters, Chris, you're not alone. Over 80% of Americans are battling with debt, right? I'm so happy that you started, each step, right? First starting out, making a budget, saving $1,000, and now you're ready to actually start, reducing debt, right? And I think the best thing for you, what we're gonna do is the debt snowball method, right? Which is debt reduction, where we're gonna start with our smallest bills first, paying that off while simultaneously still making the minimum payments on the larger bills. So, for starters, Chris, just exactly how much debt do you have?
I have about 20K in debt, man.
Okay, 20K in debt. What, can you list those out from smallest to largest?
So I have like $2,500 in hospital bills.
Okay.
$3,500 in credit card bills. 6,000 is Sally Mae. She want her money. It feel like 16,000. And then I still have like 8,000 left on my card note.
Okay. All right. This is why you should not start investing first, right? You want to knock out debt because debt is a silent killer. It's not just high cholesterol, secondhand smoke. It's high debt, right? It's interest rates that are actually, killing people, right? And so the best way to handle this, Chris, is actually, let's start paying off the hospital bill first, then while simultaneously making that minimum payments on the credit card and student loans and car notes, right? So just give me an idea. Exactly how much money do you make?
I make about 50 to 55 a year.
All right, like 55 or so. So, after taxes and Social Security, you're probably looking at about like maybe $1,600 every 2 weeks in checks. Okay. And since you already did the budget plans, you don't necessarily got to go over it, but, what are you planning, on your necessities, right? About how much each month?
About $1,600 each month. I have $1,000 in rent, $200 in insurance. I like to eat, so I need my groceries, so that's $300. Okay. And $100 in utilities.
All right, well, right there, that's letting me know that, you should have an extra $1,600 at the end of each month, right? How's that been going? Have you been, spending that? Are you saving that? Or are you paying down debt? How's that been going for you?
I guess I've been spending that because I have not seen that $1,600.
Okay, well, we're going to need you to lay off the OnlyFans, my boy. But no, in all seriousness, what we need to do is we want to now minimize all the wants, right? If we're really trying to get out of debt, we need to, be very bare bones, be very minimum, stop trying to flex or stunt, right? Continue paying our necessities. So if we have an extra $1,600 each month, after 2 months, that should be on average an extra $3,200, right? Considering we're paying the minimum on the card notes, student loans, credit cards, that means that we should technically probably be able to pay off the hospital bill in that first 2 months, right? And then just that simple, now you only have 3 bills, right? So that 20K now is going down to 17.5, right? And I think, as long as you're not accruing any more debt, you're still, saving or being very bare minimum, the following months, you're probably going to have, another, $4,800 after the next 3 months, right? So month 5, you should probably be able to pay off the credit card bill, right? And then obviously you just keep going down the line. And that's exactly what the debt snowball method is, right? A good plan starts with just writing it down, putting out that budget and understanding what you have to pay. And then from there, you can apply the debt snowball method and you'll be debt free. And this looks like, from my calculations, in less than a year and a half. Next caller, talk to me what you got.
Quick disclaimer, this your boy Ross Mack. I'm just trying to elevate and educate. Damn sure ain't trying to play a hey. So if you lose somebody fucking around with me, it ain't my fault.
It's your boy Ross Mack, and we on quarantine right now, so that means you ain't got nothing else to do. So go ahead, go listen to my new music off Maconomics 101.